Hey guys, and welcome back to another sit down video. So, today, just talking about friendships. Now, if you have a friend, all right, who does any of the following, or you're part of a friendship group and they do any of the following, they're not your friend. If they are disrespectful and rude to you privately and in front of people, they're not your friend anymore. If they are not genuinely happy for you when you tell them good news, like you've passed your driving test, you've got that job, you got that promotion at work, you got engaged, oh my gosh, you're pregnant. If they're not happy for you and you can tell that they're not happy for you, they are no longer your friend. If it's constantly you that is reaching out to them, asking them how they are, when shall we meet up, are you free this day, do you want to do that, they're not your friend. Don't be afraid to cut people off. Don't be afraid to cut friendships off. And yes, it's not nice, and yes, it's a bit of a stab in the heart when you've been friends with somebody 10, 15, 20 years. If that friendship is not serving you anymore, and especially when you know it's not serving you, you have to let them go. You have to let them go. In this big ass world now with 8 billion people, they are not the only friends for you. There are other ways to make friends. Trust me, I have done it. Trust me. And it worked out absolutely fine for me. And not just me, many, many others out there. If you're in that situation and you've plucked up the courage to go to your friend and you say to them, you know what, this is how I've been feeling. Whenever I say I have good news, I've noticed that you react this way. I'm always the one that's reaching out to you. I'm always the one that's organizing dates for us to go on and things for us to do, but I'm getting nothing back. When I went through this challenging time in my life, I didn't feel like I had your support as a friend. When you tell them that, listen to their response. If they are dismissive, again, they are not your friend. If they rather come back at you and say, "Oh yeah, but you don't do this for me, and you weren't here for me then, and when I went through this thing, you weren't there for me." Come on, this is not tit for tat. They are not your friend. And if they do say, "Oh, you know what? I'm sorry that I was behaving this way. Yeah, I'm not going to do that again." And then they do it again and they continuously do it, they're not your friend. You need to let them go. As an adult, especially as an adult, you can make new friends. Those friends that you went to university with, you went to college with, or they were your next door neighbor, they served a purpose at one point in time in your life. Now you guys have grown up and life, God, the universe is telling you that these people are not meant to go where you are now going in your life. So you have to cut the cord and just let them go. You don't need to get into, an altercation with them. Just let them go. And if they realize that, oh, you know what, so and so is not here like they used to be, then say to them, yeah, I think that, we're moving in different directions. And this is my reason as to moving away. And I wish you all the best. End of. End of. But don't stay where you are not wanted because it does you no favors. It's much better to step into the unknown than to stay in a situation where you know it's not serving you, but rather it's hindering your progress. It's making you always look over your shoulder. It's making you feel like to be quite honest, a rotten person. And I say that because I recorded a podcast called Red Flag Friend. I'll link it below. Go and have a listen. There were certain friends that I had in my life who I thought to myself, oh my gosh, yeah, these are my girls and these are my friends for life. And, yeah, we have such a good time. We didn't do anything. We really didn't do anything. Our friendship mainly consisted of them flaking on me 24/7 Whenever at the time I was having, like, usually it was boyfriend trouble or whatever, they were just dismissive. They were just like, they just didn't care. When you have a girlfriend that, even when you're being an idiot, they'll tell you that you're being an idiot, but still comfort you. These girls did absolutely nothing. It was constantly me who was always making time for them. And they just had no time for me, apart from if they realized that, oh yeah, all my other friends aren't available. Oh, let's just see what Jemima's doing. It was that type of friendship. So I ended it. And I was a bit cutthroat. I didn't even give any explanation. I just ended the relationship, the friendship, and I just thought, whatever. To this day, never heard from them. Don't really care to. Now, I spent a long time in my head thinking, God, I'm a grown ass adult. How am I going to make friends? I can't make friends as an adult. That right there is a lie. Sorry, my phone just went. That right there is a big fat dirty lie. I made this was, oh my gosh, this was just before lockdown actually. I made two really good friends via an app. Now, I am not a big advocate for dating apps, but for friendship apps, 100%, because it worked for me and it's worked for so many other people who have used them before. And that is also a way of making new friends. So I just don't want you to get into this headspace of, oh, I've been friends with them for such a long time and it's going to be such a shame to, just end that friendship. What's going to be a shame is you staying in a friendship when you full well know that that person doesn't care about you. They wouldn't even pee on you if you were on fire. All right. So the app that I used was called Meetup, and I believe Meetup is an American. It's an American company. I believe it is an American company, but it did so well over there that they've now brought it over here. And again, I'll link Meetup below. Have a look at it. Fantastic little app for meeting friends. You can choose what type of friends you want to meet, the things that you want to do, whether you want to meet just women or men or a mixed group. You can choose the age range. Listen, friends, you will know a good friend when you have them, all right? And when you meet somebody, especially a new person, you will know instantly if that person, that friend, is supposed to stay in your life. Don't allow previous negative experiences that you've had with friends to impact new friendships that can develop in your life. Don't hide away. Don't make those so-called friends make you feel that you are not a good friend. All right, you got to do what's right for you. And at this point, I refer you to that poor woman who was killed by her friends in uh was it Argentina? No, it wasn't Argentina. Mexico. Shanquilla Robinson. Oh my gosh, if you have not heard her story, I will advise you to just Google her name and read what happened to her. When, like Maya Angelou said, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them. And my own little saying here, people don't always stay the same. Life happens to people and we change, we adapt. And unfortunately, there are some people that whatever is going on with them, they change for the worse. It happens, they change for the worse. And when that does happen, do not stand there fighting for your right to be noticed and loved and to be cherished by them. Do that for yourself. Don't rely on somebody else, especially a friend, you know? But just know that you can make friends. Know that as an adult as well, it's possible to make friends. And those of you who are younger, all right, this advice goes to you as well. It's very easy to form friendship groups when you're in college and university, but the same thing applies. If you are seeing that one of your friends is acting a certain way, even if it's within a short space of time, that's even better to let them go. Just let them go. You've got so much life ahead of you. Do not waste it around people that just do not care about you. Anyway, that's my little take on friendships. As always, I hope that you took something away from this. See you in the next video. And like I said, I will link that podcast episode, Red Flag Friend, down below. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know how you guys have made friends. And also, if you have used the Meetup app, put in the description box down below how you found it, if you made friends, to give other people encouragement if they want to use the app and if they are using the app for the first time. Anyway, guys, take care. See you on the next one. Bye.